Welcome back to day number 15. I'm so glad you guys are back for the next week of God is Alive. This is the third week, and I'm really glad you guys are along for the ride. We're starting a new theme this week. The theme this week is God is. We're going to be talking about characteristics of God or things that God is. When we look in the Bible to see what God is, we start to ask questions, and I think that's what God really wants from us. So this week, I'm going to challenge you guys with some questions. I heard a funny question once, and it's always stuck with me because I like brain teasers and things that play with your mind. If God is almighty, if God is all-powerful, and God can do all things, can God create a rock so big that God can't move it? I love questions like that because it challenges our knowledge of God. It makes us think about what God is, who the God we worship, who the God that created us really is. And we're going to challenge that this week. I'm going to start off day 15 with the most essential characteristic of God. I don't think that God could exist without this because it's what God is. God is love. All other things that God is would not matter if this first thing was not in place. So we're going to start today with that. So let's jump right in and see what the Bible says. 1 John 4:8 is it's one of the most controversial scriptures in the Bible if you get into studying God and what God is. 1 John 4:8 says, "Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love." If you take that verse, that means that God can't hate. He can't do anything but love because he is love. I heard Josh McDowell talk about this one time, and he said, people think that God has wrath or vengeance or can hate every now and then, or we can really tick him off. But he can't because he is love. The Bible even says that without him, we cannot love. Our love has to come from God. So anything else that we do to people, if it doesn't come from God, it's not love. 1 John 3:16 through 18 says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers. If anyone has material possessions and sees his brothers in need, but has no pity on him, how can the love of God be in him? Let us not love with words or tongue, but with actions and truth." Love is a verb. Love is an action. Love is sacrificial. That's what that verse says. It says Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and that is what love is. We cannot love without God because God is love. So today, I hope you feel loved because God gave the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate act of love for you. All other love is based on what he's done for us. Without it, there would be no love. Come back tomorrow as we continue this talk about what God is. I really hope you guys are enjoying this as much as me. It seems like each day the number of people viewing these videos is growing, and that really gets me excited. I hope you look forward to tomorrow as we talk about another characteristic of God. I'll see you tomorrow.
Love is God and God is love. No one's below, no one's above. Sing it loud. Love is God and God is love. No one's below, no one's above. Thinking of my past motivates my future. Will I make or break? Love or hate? Now who's the bait and who's the snake, man? Who can I trust? So many promises I seem bust. A justice never accomplished, right? But I gotta let that go and keep moving. Yeshua, illuminate my path and keep me tuned in. So much negative around for me to get.
Welcome back to day number 15.